Hello and welcome everybody to McLean Gymnasium here on the campus of Wright State University. And welcome to some Horizon League women's volleyball action here tonight between the host, the Wright State Raiders, and the visiting Youngstown State Penguins. I am Parker Testa, joined here by welcoming Anna Jones to the broadcast team tonight as Youngstown State pays a visit to the Wright State Raiders. Youngstown State comes into this one 4-11 overall, 1-3 in conference play, with a 2-5 record at home, 0-3 on the road, and 2-3 in neutral sites. For the Wright State Raiders, they come into this one tonight with an overall record of 9-6. Last time out, paid a visit to the Green Bay Phoenix up in Green Bay and took that one in straight sets, 3-0. Before that, they were this previous road trip. The UIC match was canceled due to COVID protocols within the UIC Flames program, so that one was canceled. But then they go out and they play Milwaukee and lose in 5 sets. What a match that one was. But tonight, it's the Youngstown State Penguins. Players to watch here for Youngstown State. Number 8, Paula Gershing, the freshman from Schwalbach am News, Germany. 3.92 kills per set in 53 sets, has over 200 kills in 53 sets. She's an outside hitter, like I said, freshman from Germany. Another player to watch here for the Youngstown State Penguins. Josie Borum, number 2, 2.1 kills per set in 53 sets played. And behind those two players is number 15, Amanda Laboida, the senior from Brazil, transfer from the College of Central Florida. 2.23 kills per set in just 31 sets played. About 6.5 minutes to go here before first serve. Anna, welcome to the broadcast team. You excited to be here at McLean tonight?
I am super excited to be here tonight, Parker. It looks like it's going to be a really good matchup.
Absolutely. Tonight, this one is between, like I said, Youngstown State Penguins and the Wright State Raiders. Two teams, Wright State obviously not having the season that they expected to this point, 9-6 through 15 matches, something that has been expected of this Wright State team. They come into this one the defending Horizon League champions, but Wright State just seemingly hasn't been able to get it going. Wright State was picked atop the preseason poll with 119 points and 9 first-place votes, while Northern Kentucky was picked third with 97 points, 1 point behind the number 2 selection, UIC. So Wright State currently warming up as we speak. Post-game show wrapping up here in just a few minutes. With that, a broadcast tradition here and I know you're new here,
yep.
So I will go first.
Okay.
I think Wright State wins this one tonight. I think they get it done in 3 sets. They will sweep the Youngstown State Penguins tonight in 3 sets. Leading scorer for me will be Megan Alders. Anna, what's your score prediction tonight?
I guess I'll follow your lead a little bit here. I would say I could see it being done in 3, 4 tops, and if anything, it's going to be a little bit closer in the first game. Set. And, sorry, I'm used to some other sports. But I would say I think that it's going to be a little bit closer in the first set, probably somewhere in the 20s, and then kind of decreasing from there, and they'll just wipe the floor with them.
Yeah, that's something that we've seen from the Wright State Raiders early on. Try to find their groove early on in the match, can struggle a bit, but once they get going, it's all Raiders all the time. Don't quote me on that, no. If you want to come at me on Twitter, you're more than welcome. But with that, that's our score predictions. We're going to step away. National anthem, and then starting lineups and Raider volleyball from McLean Gymnasium. Don't go away. More Raider sports when we come back on WWSU 106.9. Well, we're just kidding. We're going to keep it here just for a quick second.
You know, I would say that the energy in here is absolutely amazing. Our team is definitely out there having a good time already and just really vibing with each other and getting ready for this matchup, and I think that the energy is high and the spirits are high, and it's going to be a good match.
Yeah, Wright State comes into this one off of a win. After sweeping Green Bay in straight sets, this one is going to be a fun one. They got off to a strong start. They won 3 in a row against Marshall, DePaul, and Central Michigan. Actually, 4 in a row. Beat the University of Dayton Flyers, and what a match that one was. And it's been a struggle at times for the Wright State Raiders. Sometimes they can't find their groove, and sometimes that lets them have an issue to where they kind of dig themselves a hole, and it allows Wright State to kind of struggle at times. So it's something that we'll see if Allie Matters and Dan O'Keefe can kind of shape up here as we get into kind of the dog days of the season. And so that's something that I think we'll see. Can we that start tonight from Wright State? About 2.5 minutes here before we have first serve. So, like we said, scoring predictions, I had the Wright State Raiders in 3 sets tonight, and I had the Wright State Raiders in 3-4 max. And season statistic leaders here for the Wright State Raiders. Jenna Story recorded 37 digs in the win over Oakland back on February 9th last season. The 12th time in her career that she has recorded 30-plus digs in a match, and third most that she's ever had in a single match in 37. Wright State warming up now. 2 of the newer players to this roster, 2 freshmen. Number 6, Jenny Morey, the freshman from Yorktown, Indiana, the freshman libero, 5'7", from Yorktown, Indiana, and number 16, the 6-foot middle blocker freshman from Fort Smith, Arkansas, went to Southside High School. That's number 16, Aaliyah Johnson. For Youngstown State, some of the veteran players on this roster. The 5'6" senior from Canfield, Ohio, Morgan Cleveley. Number 15, the outside hitter, 5'10" senior from Brazil, Amanda Lebdoya. Local player here for the Youngstown State Penguins. Number 17, the 5'11" junior defensive specialist from Beaver Creek, Ohio, Lauren Lask.
Oh my gosh. Lauren is playing for Youngstown?
She is playing for Youngstown.
I actually grew up with her.
You grew up with Lauren? That's awesome.
Until you just said that, I didn't even see that on the roster. That is awesome.
It's funny, I went to high school with a player from the University of Dayton, so sometimes you'll see names that you recognize if they're local players, but yeah, it's funny how that works out sometimes. So
she is fantastic. I'm still going to hype up Wright State's team, but Lauren is fantastic. That's really cool.
So we're going to step away for the national anthem. Don't go away. Raider Volleyball when we come back right here on WWSU 106.9.
Ladies and gentlemen, we join our student athletes and coaches in honor of America, celebrating its freedom.
So we're going to take a quick.
Now let's rise to audition for the play.
Good evening. Welcome to McLean Gymnasium here on the campus of Wright State University, where we have Wright State Volleyball as they host the visiting Youngstown State Penguins. I'm Parker Testa, joined here by Anna Jones. We get things going with a Raider point. This one's dug out here by Pace. And that's going to be out of bounds. Raiders take a 2-0 lead here early in set 1. And Anna, I know you're new to this, but feel free to jump in whenever you feel like.
I'm just excited to be here.
This one's set in middle here for Hadley. That's going to be deflected off of a Wright State Raider, and that's the first Youngstown State point here this evening. Youngstown State comes into this one 4-11 overall, 1-3 in conference play, and this is going to be number 8, Paula Gershing, to set here to serve, I should say, for the Youngstown State Penguins, and that's going to be an ace. Paula Gershing has been the best player for the Penguins by far all season long. Over 200 kills in 53 sets played. Doesn't go well for her there. She serves that one into the net, and Raiders take a 3-2 lead. Ellie Roscott checks in for Megan Alder. Starting lineups for both teams tonight. For the Youngstown State Penguins, number 2, Josie Borum. Number 3, Lexi Beakey. Number 8, Paula Gershing. Number 11, Riley Seagrove. Number 21, Isadora Sisick. Number 22, Nadia Pace. And number 23, Cheyenne Halady. For the Wright State Raiders, it's Jenna Story to lead us off, followed by Lainey Stevenson, Nisa Baker, Celia Powers, Callie Martin, Teddy Sauer, and Megan Alders. Wright State gives up a deflection there, so this one's tied here as we go in. 3-3 as we enter the rally. Pat Martin right side. That one's dug out. That one's set middle for Gershon. Nice dig by Story. Stevenson sets it right side. Powers gets a kill. Celia Powers tallies her first kill this evening. And it'll be the freshman number 6, Jenny Morey, to check in for Wright State, taking the place of Megan Alders. So Morey serves. This one's dug out here by Sisick. They're going to set it for Borum. That one's, what a save there by Martin. Goes over towards the scores table. What a dig. Ooh. Stevenson digs that one out. This one's going to be set for number 22. That's Pace. Morey digs it out. Powers deflected. They're going to set that one. That one tapped over, and that gets down.
That was a great point.
So Lexi Beakey credited with the kill there for the Youngstown State Penguins. 4-4 here in set one. So this one is served. This one's dug out by Martin. Stevenson sets it middle. Baker gets it down. Lisa Baker gives the Wright State Raiders the lead here in set one, 5-4.
Off to a very strong start.
Absolutely. The Raiders have been had very close starts to their matches all season long. No different story here tonight. Martin sets it. Powers taps it over. Nice save there by Powers as that one's deflected. Martin. That one's going to be set there for Seagrove. Middle for Gershing. Nice dig by Roscott. Martin taps it over. Dug out. Borum sets it for Pace. Deflected, but stays on the Raiders' side. And it's a Youngstown State point.
This is a very high-intensity game today, for sure.
Absolutely. Both these teams come in hungry for a win. Wright State hasn't lived up to expectations to this point this season. In Youngstown State, same story. So both these teams hungry for a win. Baker gets that one. That one's dug out. Borum sets it right side. Gershing. That's a kill. Paula Gershing gives the Youngstown State Penguins their first lead this evening. They take a 6-5 lead here in set one. Parker Testa, Anna Jones on the call for you here on this Tuesday evening. First midweek broadcast of the season that we've had so far in any sport. Baker gets that one down. Stevenson set that one right side for Baker. Baker puts it in the perfect spot in the middle and gets the kill there for the Raiders to tie it at 6. Megan Alders checks back in. Celia Powers will serve. This one's dug out there by Sisick, and they're going to set it. Gershing deflected, but out of bounds. Penguins get another point there. So very evenly matched start to this one. Youngstown State comes into to this one off of a loss, and that's a kill. Cheyenne Halady there. Halady, the 6'2" middle blocker freshman from Ontario, Canada, went to St. Joan of Arc Catholic Secondary School. What a mouthful that is. But Stevenson sets it for Alders, taps it over, gets it down! Megan Alders barely catches the line right there. sends it cross court there for the Wright State Raiders, and they get a point. So it's going to be Jenna Story who serves. Dug out. Borum sets it. Left side. Gershing dug out. And that's going to be a Youngstown State point. The Penguins take a 9-7 lead here in set one. So Lexi Beatty checks in here for the Penguins. And it'll be Beatty to serve. Dug out.
She got hit right in the face.
Takes a bit of an awkward bounce there off the end of Callie Martin.
She's sticking it out strong. She
is. Hits Jenna Story right in the schnoz there. And that's going to be a Youngstown State point. They take a 3-point lead. Stevenson sets it. Alders catches the line.
All right.
Megan Alders has been the hot hand all season for Allie Matters. And she shows why right there. Stevenson serves. This one's dug out by Gershing. Beakey sets it. This one's dug out by Alders. Stevenson taps it over. What a kill. What a dig there by Gershing. Martin gets that one down, deflected, and it's a Raider point.
They're bringing it right on back.
They are. After being down 3, the Wright State Raiders have taken the last 2 points here in this one.
They are not giving up tonight.
Now, that's one thing that the Wright State Raider volleyball team talked about on the interview that we had here on WWSU 106.9. They pride themselves in being very resilient, and that's what Amy Stevenson talked about with us at length. They think they're good enough to never be out of a match, and they have shown it all season long. Sauer, that's deflected, and the Youngstown State Penguins get a point. They extend their lead to 3, 12-9 here in set one. Midweek match here from McLean. Thanks for hanging out with us here on WWSU 106.9. That's deflected, and it's a Raider point. Ellie Roscott checks in for Wright State. (12-10) Penguins. Roscott serves. This one's dug out by Sissick. They're going to set that one back to Sissick, dug out. Stevenson sets it, middle, Sauer, dug out there. Beakey's going to set that one for Gershing. That catches the net, dug out by the Raiders. Martin far side.
What a kill. She almost saved it.
Okay, yeah. That's going to be a kill there for Callie Martin. Penguins tried to save it, but it goes too far out of bounds for the Penguins. Wright State pulls within 1. Penguins still lead. 12-11. Penguins have the lead. This one's dug out here by Sissick. Beakey going to set it back for Sissick. That's going to be deflected off the Wright State Raiders for a Penguin point. 13-11 here in set one. So Wright State hasn't played a home match in almost 2 weeks. First home match here for the Raiders since September 25th. This one's dug out, but it's not going to be enough for the Raiders. Penguins take a 14-11 lead. Penguins coming out strong here for the Wright State Raiders. Head coach for the Youngstown State Penguin is Eleni Scott in her 4th season at the helm of the Youngstown State Penguins. Beakey sets it for block and gets the kill. The combination of Teddy Sauer and Celia Powers combined on the block there to get the kill. They deny Josie Borum, the second leading scorer on this Penguin team, of a kill. And it's going to be Jenny Moore who checks back in, joined by Roscap, Stevenson, Martin, Baker, and Powers. Dug out there by Stevenson, sets it for Martin. That's a kill. Callie Martin gets it down there for the Raiders. They pull back within 1. We'll see if Wright State can take a lead. They had a lead early on, but the Penguins have controlled the last few minutes. Maury takes that one out. Dickey is going to set it for Sissick. This one's dug out by Maury. Stevenson sets it, foot left side, and Powers out of bounds, and it's a Penguin point. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one with them here in the booth. 15-13 Penguins lead here in set one. Don't go away. More Raider Volleyball when we come back on WWSU 106.9. Back here from McClellan Gymnasium, the Youngstown State Penguins lead the Wright State Raiders 15-13 in set one. Make it 15-14 as there's a net violation on the Youngstown State Penguins.
They are ready to bring it on back. They got a little break in and they're ready to go.
Yeah, we'll see what Allie Matters told her team after being down earlier in that set. They're going to set this one for pace, and this one's dug out. Stevenson, Story just taps that over. That's going to be set for pace in the middle, and that's a kill. Nadia Pace will get her second kill on the evening here for Youngstown State. And it's going to be number 21, Isadora Sissick, to serve here for Youngstown State. That's long. Raiders get a point.
All right.
So, Anna, early on in this match, what do you think is something that Wright State needs to kind of shape up if they want to kind of get back into this one and take this set?
You know, I wish I knew more about volleyball.
Okay.
I did some studying earlier today on some terms. A little afraid to mess those ones up.
That's
but regardless of that, I do think that, you know, their energy is very high, and I think that they can keep it going. After that break, I do think they're starting to bring it back a little bit more. I mean, they're already at 15-16 and consistently moving forward. I do think this first set is going to be a close one, but I don't doubt for a second that they're going to bring it back.
Absolutely. Wright State's played their first sets close all the way through the season right there. Absolutely, as Megan Halder sets that one down, deflected off of the Youngstown State Penguin to tie it at 16. But something that you said, Anna, that stuck out to me was the confidence and the resiliency of Wright State's volleyball team. And that, like I said earlier, that's something they talked about with us, and that's something that Allie Matters has told us in the past, that her team is very resilient. So we'll see if they can come back in this one. Baker gets that one down, dug out. They're going to set that one in the middle for Sissick. Gets dug out. Alders taps that over. They're going to set that one for Gershing, out of bounds. Raiders take their lead.
Here we go. I'm telling you, they're ruthless. They're going to bring it right back.
Absolutely. Timeout on the floor out. Elena Scott wants to talk this one over with her team. We're going to keep it right here, though. So Youngstown State volleyball comes into this match 0-3 on the road. They have yet to win a match on the road this season. So something that we'll say for those 4 wins overall on the season have come against St. Francis out of Pennsylvania. They have come from North Dakota at the Chippewa Invitational in Mount Pleasant, Michigan. They have come from Duquesne. I hope I am pronouncing that correctly. If I'm not, you can call me out on Twitter. Go for it. The Golden Flashes Invitational in Kent, Ohio, and then they beat IUPUI on Sunday afternoon at home. So those 4 wins are all coming from, 3 of those coming from non-conference opponents. And they get their first win in conference play against IUPUI on Sunday afternoon. So just about ready to get back to the action here from McClellan. Powers serves. This one's dug out here by Seagroves. Pace tries to get you over the net, but that's going to be called too many hits on one side. And Wright State takes a 2-point lead here in set 1.
I think they're starting to sweat over there.
Absolutely. And Anna, you and I both are Boston Red Sox fans. We're hoping Wright State cleans this up in 3 sets so we can get back and watch the wild card games tonight. But Stevenson sets this one for Baker, and he gets that one down.
And a 3-point lead. Let's go.
Absolutely. Wright State, I think, takes a 19-16 lead here in set one. Megan Alders leads all Raiders with 4 kills so far this evening. Callie Martin digs that one out. Stevenson sets it. Alders dug out. It's going to be Sissick sets it for Gershing. Stevenson, middle, Baker, dug out. That's going to be Pace setting it for Gershing. This one's dug out by Martin. Stevenson, Alders left side. What a dig there by Seagroves. And that's going to be a Penguin point off the hand of Paola Gershing.
We got some hard hitters out here. They're going hard tonight.
Absolutely. The Raiders sometimes have to do one of those self-defense moves where they just kind of have to cover their face, where some of those attack
the best block.
Absolutely, attack attempts coming in so fast to protect the face. As Stevenson sets this one for Baker. That's going to be some miscommunication there apparently from the Youngstown State Penguins, result in a Raider point.
They hit it straight into the crowd.
They did. Some miscommunication there, some misplacement from the Youngstown State Penguins. What goes from the scorer's table, hits it way too hard, and hits it into the crowd here at McLean. Pretty good turnout for a Tuesday night here at McLean. Parker Testa and Jones on the call for you here this evening as Teddy Sauer gets a kill there for Wright State. They'll take a 4-point lead at 21-17. Timeout Penguins. Elena Scott wants to talk this one over with her team. We'll take a timeout with them here in the booth. 21-17. Wright State leads. More Raider volleyball when we come back. Back here from McLean Gymnasium. While we're away, the Youngstown State Penguins scored here early in this early in this rally. So 21-18, Raiders have a 3-point lead as Stevenson sets it for Sauer. That's a kill. Teddy Sauer takes over there for the Raiders and extends the Raider lead back to 4. 22-18, Raiders lead as Stevenson will serve. It goes out of bounds. Point Penguins.
Tension is high right now.
It is, absolutely.
We are just 3 points away from the first set.
Stevenson sets it. Martin gets it.
Oh, there we go.
And what a play by Nick Phillips over in the scorer's table to catch that one. 23-19, Raiders lead. Did you see that catch by Nick? Rothkamp will serve. This one's dug out here by Sissick. They're going to set it middle for Hadley, and that's going to be a point there for the Raiders if they block it.
And we're looking at 24-19 with the Raiders still leading.
Set point Raiders here in set number 1. Roskop, Stevenson, Powers, Martin, Sauer, and Story on the floor for the Raiders. This one's dug out, and Raiders takes the set. Service takes by Ellie Roskop, and the Raiders take the set. 1-0. The Raiders have the lead here in set play. More volleyball action when we come back. Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back. WWSU 106.9. Back here at McLean Gymnasium, ready for set number 2. Wright State Raiders took set number 1 by a score of 25-18, I believe.
So far, both of our predictions have been pretty close.
Yeah, absolutely. Hopefully we can get out of here pretty quick. I never want a volleyball match to end very fast, but when it's the baseball playoffs, I make an exception. What a dig there by Callie Martin, but it's going to go out of bounds. And the Youngstown State Penguins take their they draw first blood here in set 2.
That's an interesting way to look at it.
I try to mix up what I say here every so often. Stevenson's going to set this one left side for Alders, denied. Ott, first time we've seen Sam Ott this evening. Seagrove sets it, Gershing dug out by Story. What a dig there by Houck. First time we've seen Grace Houck. Raiders get a point there. A miscommunication on the Youngstown State side. Result in a Raider point. Bailey Raskop checks in for Megan Alders.
I think they're filling out how this next set is about to go.
Raskop serves. Long. Youngstown State gets the point. Allie Matters doesn't like it. She thinks it catches the back line, and Allie Matters is going to challenge. So we have our first challenge, or our first review this evening. So Allie Matters challenging whether the ball is inbounds or not. So the Youngstown State Penguins have a 2-1 lead after Wright in set 2 after Wright State took set number 1, 25-18. Previous players under review. Thank you, Jason. So we are going to keep it right here on WWSU 106.9. What a week it is for Wright State Volleyball. They are back at McLean for 3 straight matches here from McLean. Excuse me, Wright State took first in set number 125-19, not 18. Our scoreboard here at McLean is not accurate, so my mistake there. It's not the first time I've been wrong live on air, and it won't be the last. But yeah, so Wright State is currently trailing the Youngstown State Penguins 2-1 here in set 2. Upcoming matches here for Wright State. After tonight, they will welcome the IUPUI Jaguars at 6 p.m. Friday night, October 8th. Myself and Shay Neal will be on the call for that. And our Saturday broadcast team is to be determined, but I will be here for that, so apologies in advance. But, so they will welcome the Purdue-Fort Wayne Mastodons here to McLean Gymnasium on Saturday afternoon.
Do you have any score predictions for this set, Parker?
Score predictions for this set. Normally,
we got pretty close last time. Do you have any specific score predictions for this one?
Normally, I don't do actual set score predictions. This one's tough. Wright State wins the challenge.
All right.
Call has been overturned and the point will count. So Wright State will be up 2-1 instead of Youngstown State. What a challenge, what a play, or what a call there by Allie Matters to challenge that play. But as far as a set prediction goes, I think Wright State, as far as they ended that first set, I think they have a lot of confidence going in this one. I think they take this one about 25-20. If they score again here, Callie Martin gets it done for the Raiders that time.
Now leading 3-1. Ellie is going to take the next serve.
Roskop's joined by Stevenson, Ott, Martin, Houck, and Jenna Story. And this one's dug out. That's going to be a net violation on the Raiders. Delayed call there, but it is a net violation on the Raiders. Point Youngstown State. So it's Cushing to serve. Dug out by Story. Nice dig. Stevenson sets it. Middle. Houck gets it down. Grace Houck gets it done there for Wright State. 4-2 is the Raider lead. First time we've seen Grace Houck this evening. She gets her first kill. 4-2 Raiders lead. This one's dug out here by Seagrove. They're going to set it for Halby, and that's going to be a Youngstown State point.
That was excellent placement on the court, though, for that kill.
Yeah, found just near the back line of the Wright State side of the court. So it's going to be Halady who serves. What a dig by Martin. Story gets it over the net as Allie Matters runs for her life on the sideline. But this one's going to result in a Youngstown State point. Miscommunication there for the Raiders on the front line. Result in a Wright State point, but talk about for a second the play by Allie Matters to get the heck out of the way there. So the Raiders are tied with the Youngstown State Penguins. 4-4 as that serve goes long. Wright State gets the point. 5-4.
Continuing to take the lead. Are we surprised? Absolutely not.
Absolutely, Raiders. You expect this out of the defending champs, wouldn't you?
Exactly.
Ott, right side, denied by the net. That's a net violation, though. Ott made contact with the net. It's going to be a Youngstown State point. We're deadlocked at 5. Now, word of advice for Anna here. We talked about this earlier, but we're going to poke fun at our good friend Scotty Kramer here for a second. As long as you don't say love tap while calling a volleyball match, you're good. Because Scotty said love tap way too many times in our match with Ball State a few weeks back. So thank the Lord that you haven't done that. But
you know, I consider it. I would say that last one, that was a little bit of a love tap over the net.
Oh boy. Don't start.
Don't give me any more ideas.
Don't make me compare you to Scotty.
I'm sure he's a better sports broadcaster than I'll ever be. I'll give him some credit.
Scotty does a very good job. That last play there, Stevenson did that fake set reverse move that we're so accustomed to seeing there from Lainey Stevenson, but gets to the point there. Alder's back in, denied by the Penguins. Alder's middle, long. Penguins draw a point.
And we are tied back up 6-6.
This one's dug out. Borum sets it middle for Halady, dug out by Stevenson. Pace sets it back. Stevenson sets it right side. Baker denies it out of bounds. Nita Baker gets it done for Wright State there. Gives them a 7-6 lead. How about this? Wright State basketball just about a month away. How exciting for that? How exciting is that? We're so excited. More of the story is we're excited.
What a hit.
As this goes out of bounds and the ball goes up onto the track here at McLean, way up, and that definitely is out of bounds. But it's going to be a Youngstown State point, 7-7. It should be 7-7. Our scoreboard hasn't been updated yet. Stevenson sets it left side. Alders dug out. They're going to set this one for Gershing. This one's dug out. Stevenson, Hawk, deflected and out of bounds. Wright State gets a point, 8-7. This one's dug out by Seagroves. Borum sets it. Gershing out of bounds. Raiders take another. Nine to 7. Raiders lead. Stevenson serves. Dug out by Seagroves. Borum sets it for Halady. Dug out. Martin gets it over. This one's dug out. Borum sets it for La Boyra. That one's back around. Gally Martin gets it done for the Raiders right there. Timeout. Youngstown State. 10-7 Raiders lead. We'll take one here with them in the booth. 10-7 the Raiders lead here in set 2. I don't know why I'm repeating myself, but I am. We'll be back. Don't go away. We'll be back. WWSU 106.9. Back here from McLean Gymnasium, the Wright State Raiders lead the Youngstown State Penguins, if I can talk correctly. Parker Testa, Anna Jones on the call for you here this evening. Raiders lead 11-8. So it's going to be number 7, Lexi Beakey, in to serve for Youngstown State. That one's dug out. Stevenson sets it. Alders denied. What a dig by Hawk. And Alders gets that one over. Beakey gets that one over. Stevenson sets it. Middle. Hawk. Dug out. They're going to set that one for Borum. And Wright State gets another point. Wright State just chugging along here tonight at McLean as Sam Ott will check in. Nellie Roskop will also be in, and she will serve for Wright State. Roskop serves. 12-8 Raiders. Dug out. They're going to set it for Halady, and that's dug out. Or I'm sorry, denied by Alders. Gets the Raiders a 5-point lead. (13-8) Raiders. Roskop serves. Dug out. Oh, that's a service ace. That's a service ace there for Wright State. Roskop credited with the ace. 14-8 Raiders. They're just chugging along here, and at the way this one's going, we may get out of here in time for first pitch, Anna.
I am not too worried about it, but I'm glad that we're optimistic that the Raiders are going to bring home a win in 3 quick and easy sets.
Well, I'm more worried about my prediction here tonight. I'm more worried about being.
You said 25-20 for the second one?
That's my prediction, yeah.
I don't know. Right now, it's looking like they might bring it in a little bit hotter and heavier than that.
That's true. 14-9 as Youngstown State gets another point. Raiders lead by 5, and it's going to be Gershing who serves. Dug out by Story. Stevenson sets it near side Ott. Out of bounds. Youngstown State gets another point. Nice crowd here at McLean Gymnasium on this Tuesday evening. Gershing serves again. Ott, Stevenson, middle, Hawk. This one's dug out, but out of bounds. Over near the scores table, hits our good friend Shane Eo, almost right in the head. Lands just short. Katie Meyer will check in for Wright State. Raiders lead 15-10. First time we've seen Katie Meyer this evening. Meyer, the 5'7" junior setter from Cincinnati, Ohio, went to Ursuline Academy. That's going to be a Youngstown State point there. 15-11 here is our score on set 2. That's long. Service error by the Penguins. Credits Wright State with another point.
Still taking a strong 5-point lead by the Raiders.
Callie Martin will serve here. That's going to be dug out. That one looked like it was going to go long, but it's dug out. Gershing, nice dig by Story. Baker, Ott. Nice dig by the Penguins. Wow. Stevenson taps it over, dug out. Martin, Stevenson sets it. Ott left side, dug out. That one is a Raider point. Sam Ott credited with the kill. Lexi Beakey will check back in as Martin serves. This one's dug out. Gershing, dug out by Roskop. Stevenson sets it middle. Baker, dug out there by Beakey. They're going to set this one for Sissick. Deflected, but out of bounds. They're going to say, no, that's a Wright State point. Raiders take an 18-11 lead. Largest lead of the evening for Wright State. Timeout, Penguins. So Elena Scott wants to talk it over with her team. And we're going to take a break with them in the booth. 18-11, Raiders lead. Don't touch that dial. More Raider volleyball when we come back on WWSU 106.9.
What a block.
Back here from McLean Gymnasium. Nice block there, as Anna said, by the Raiders. 22-11 is the Raider lead. Parker Testa, Anna Jones on the call for you here this evening. Wright State has one set here so far tonight. They are leading set to 22-11 as Seagroves digs it out. They're going to set it for Sissick. Roskop dig. Stevenson sets it for Cameron Hausler. First time we've seen Cameron Hausler personally for at McLean all season. Hausler into the match here for Wright State. Roskop, Stevenson, Hausler left side, dug out. Story. Stevenson sets it right side for Baker. And that's going to be a Raider kill. Raiders take a 10-point lead here in set 2. Cameron Hausler, somebody we didn't see very much of all of last season, gets some playing time here tonight at McLean. Hausler, the 6-foot outside hitter from Lakewood, Illinois, went to Crystal Lake High School. And Cameron Hausler gets her first kill, I believe, of the season right there. And the Raiders take an 11-point lead at 22-11. And it's going to be I believe Jason said Kylie Mitchell into the lineup for the Penguins. Roskop, Hausler, denied. What a dig by Story. Kept alive by the Penguins. Story, Stevenson, right side. Baker, partially blocked. That's a double hit, and that's a point.
We are just 2 points away from the second set being finalized. We just got to keep this energy up.
Absolutely. Wright State comes into this one after winning the first set. 23-11 our score, set 2. They're going to set this one for Sissick. What a play by the combination of Hausler and Stevenson to keep that alive. Sissick gets that one over. Martin, Stevenson, Hausler left side. Dug out. Beakey. This one's dug out by Stevenson. Back to Hausler. Gets it down! Cameron Hausler sends the Raiders to set point here at McLean on this Tuesday evening. And it's going to be Martin who serves. Dug out. Beakey sets it. Pace denied, but it's going to be a net violation on Youngstown State, and the Raiders take set 2. Wright State takes the set. They lead here in set play 2-0. Bit of an extended break here from McLean due to the longer break between the sets 2 and 3. But will we crown a victor or will we play 4 sets? Find out when we come back. Set 3 coming up next from McLean.
Hey, you're listening to...
Back here to McLean Gymnasium. A little bit late. We're here already in progress in set number 3. Parker, Testa, Anna Jones on the call for you here this evening. First point was out by Wright State. Alders gets a kill to make it 1-1. And Bransfield, first time we've seen Taylor Bransfield this evening, the freshman, getting some playing time here tonight. And what a story Bransfield is. Tears her ACL in the Horizon League Championship game against UIC back in March. First time we've seen Bransfield back in action this season. What a comeback story. What a performance Bransfield was putting on as Bransfield gets a kill! And that'll make it 4-2 Raiders here in set number 3. What a comeback story here for Taylor Bransfield. Gets 2 kills in her first action since returning from an ACL tear. What a story that is right there. Bransfield is the 6-foot middle blocker sophomore from Fort Wayne, Indiana. Went to Bishop Lewis High School. And that'll be a Penguin point there to make it 4-3. So it'll be Josie Borum to serve here for the Penguins, and she serves it into the net. Wright State gets another point there. 5-3 Raiders.
Any predictions for this set?
I think it'll be similar to the second set. I think Wright State keeps it close, or the Penguins keep it close here early. But Wright State, I think, can pull away here late.
I think this one's going to be closer than the last one. I'm not sure. We might have some sweaty palms for this one.
5-4 Raiders lead here. Powers will check in, as well as Katie Meyer for Lainey Stevenson and Callie Martin. 5-4 Raiders lead, as it'll be Isadora Sisick who serves here for the Youngstown State Penguins. That one's going to be kept alive. Hausler taps it over, dug out. This one's dug out here by Story. Meyer, middle for Baker. Gets the kill! Nisa Baker gets the kill there, as it goes a little bit too far out of the way for the Youngstown State Penguins, and they get a kill for Wright State. It's going to be Jenny Morey back in, as Callie Martin will take a seat, as well as Cameron Hausler. Megan Alders as well back in.
They're keeping their lineup really fresh this set. They've rotated out quite a few times already.
Yeah, and that's something that we haven't been accustomed to seeing from Allie Matters, and she likes to kind of do a platoon type approach, but we haven't seen that some of those players like the Hausler, like Brandfield, like Meyer, we haven't seen too much action from them, but they're getting playing time here tonight against Youngstown State. Maybe it's a sign of things to come as Wright State secures another point. 8-4, Megan Alders gets it done there.
Starting to take that larger lead again.
Morey taps it over. This one is blocked by the Penguins, deflected off the Raiders, and that's a Youngstown State point.
Almost looked like a double hit over there.
Nearly a double hit there by Youngstown State, but they save it, get it over the net, deflected off of the Raiders, and kept alive. So into the match tonight, for the first time we're seeing is Bailey Ramlow, the 5'6" junior from Bowling Green, went to Eastwood High School. What a kill there by Megan Alders. Kill attempt, I should say. Deflected, but doesn't matter. Wright State gets a point off of a Megan Alders kill.
They're bringing Taylor Bransfield back in.
Bransfield will check back
front
in.
And center.
Quite literally front and center. This one's dug out. They're going to set it for, that was Ladoya, and that's going to be a Youngstown State point.
Youngstown State. Lexi.
Still taking a 3-point lead by the Raiders. We're at 9-6.
That one is the Wright State point. Katie Meyer gets the kill there.
Callie Martin returns to the Raider lineup.
And Callie Martin checks back in. Katie Meyer will check out. Celia Powers will check out. Lainey Stevenson back in. So it's going to be Stevenson who serves. Dug out here, but it's going to be an ace. Wright State gets an ace off the serve by Lainey Stevenson, and they take a 5-point lead at 11-6. So it's Stevenson, Morey, Martin, Bransfield, Alders. Story on the floor for Wright State. Bransfield and Alders combine, and it's a point. They're going to go on that violation on the Youngstown State Penguins, and it's a Raider point. Timeout, Youngstown State. We'll take one with them here in the booth. We'll be right back. Back here from McGlynn Gymnasium, the Wright State Raiders lead the Youngstown State Penguins by a score of 12-6, make it 13-6. Parker Testa, Anna Jones on the call for you here this evening. 13-6 off an attacking error by Josie Borum. This one's dug out here by Gershing. Beakey sets it for Halady. It's a Youngstown State point. Cheyenne Halady accredited with the kill there. 13-7 Raiders lead. This one's dug out by Martin. Stevenson sets it middle. Martin, kill. Callie Martin gets it done there for Wright State. Megan Alders will take his feet, as well as Jenny Morey, Cameron Hausler, and Ellie Roskop back in. Roskop serves. This one's dug out. Beakey is going to set it middle for Borum, dug out by Story. Stevenson, Martin, dug out. Beakey sets it middle for Halady, and that's a kill for Cheyenne Halady. And in that last rally before the break, Jenna Story reached her 2,000th career dig at Wright State, or in her college career. So congratulations to Jenna on that amazing accomplishment. So it's going to be number 1, Morgan Cleveley, to serve here for Youngstown State. Story, Stevenson, Bransfield, deflected and gets it down. Taylor Bransfield gets another kill for the Raiders. And we're going to see yet another freshman check into the match for Wright State. Number 16, Aaliyah Johnson, will check in. The 6-foot freshman middle blocker from Fort Smith, Arkansas. So it's Story, Hausler, Johnson, Martin, Stevenson, and Roskop on the floor for the Raiders. Stevenson sets it. Martin deflected. Kept alive by Johnson. Middle back to Johnson. That's a kill. Aaliyah Johnson gets what I believe is her first collegiate kill. 16-8 Raiders. It's going to be a Youngstown State point, as Wright State has a surface error there. So it's going to be Beakey who serves. Stevenson sets it. Hausler. What a dig by the Penguins. Story. Stevenson, middle. Johnson puts it down. Aaliyah Johnson extends the Raider lead to 8 there.
17-9 Raiders.
Martin checks out, as well as Lainey Stevenson. Into the match is going to be Katie Meyer, as well as Celia Powers. Katie Meyer, you have a bit of a stoppage of play here for one quick moment. We have the officials trying to coordinate, I believe, the rotations here. And we're ready. We're going to have a timeout on the floor while the officials figure this out. So quick break. We'll be back for more Raider Volleyball on WWSU 106.9. Back to McGlynn Gymnasium, where the Wright State Raiders lead the Youngstown State Penguins 17-10 here from McGlynn. Parker Testa, Anna Jones on the call for you here as Stevenson sets this one for Hausler. They're going to give this one over to Gershing, deflected but out of bounds, so Youngstown State will take away a point.
They're starting to close that gap a little bit between them. We've got just a 6-point lead by the Raiders from 17-11.
So it'll be Sissick to serve here for the Youngstown State Penguins, and she serves it right in
to the net.
To the fabric.
To the fabric.
Change up the words a little bit. 18-11 Raiders. Go ahead, Anna.
Raider volleyball net.
Didn't mean to cut you off there, but it happens. So it's going to be Sam Ott who serves. She's joined by Meyer, Powers, Johnson, Alders, and Story. That's going to be deflected off of the Raiders, and the Penguins get a point there. 18-12, set 3.
Still maintaining a 6-point lead. The Raiders are moving up. They are getting close to that 25.
So this one's dug out by Story. Meyer sets it. Alders denied. What a dig by Meyer. Story. That's going to be a Youngstown State point. Some miscommunication there by the Wright State Raiders. Results in a Youngstown State point. (18-13). This one's dug out by Story. They're going to set this one for Johnson, dug out. This one's denied by Megan Alders. What a block by Alders there to extend the Raider lead 18-14.
I think you should be right. It should be.
I was going to say it should be 19.
It should be 19. I don't think they've updated it. There it is.
Yeah. Okay. So 19-14. Or I think they're just going to. That was just an out of bounds play, so that they're going to credit that. We are now at 19-14. This one's deflected off of Johnson, and it's going to result in a Penguin point. That's fun to say, isn't it? Penguin point. Point for the Penguins.
What is it?
Penguin point.
Penguin point. Or as the scoreboard says, Gwynns.
Gwynns. A point for the Gwynns. Bransfield middle, dug out. They're going to set this one for Halady, dug out by the Raiders. Myers sets it. Powers out of bounds. So Youngstown State trying to chip away at this lead. Timeout, Allie Mathers. She wants to talk it over with her team. We'll take one with them here in the booth. 19-16 Raiders lead. Don't go away. We'll be back. WWSU 106.9. Back here from McLean Gymnasium. Wright State Raiders take a 4-point lead off of a error by the Youngstown State Penguins. Parker Testa, Anna Jones on the call for you here this evening. As Taylor Bransfield gets another kill there for the Wright State Raiders. What a night it's been for Taylor Bransfield. First match we've seen her in this evening, or this season, comes in. That's her 4th kill already. That's going to be a service error on the Raiders by Celia Powers.
Right into the net. Still have a 21-17 lead by the Raiders.
4 points away from taking this one out of the Raiders. That's going to be a service error by Gershon. 3 points away are the Raiders from taking this one here tonight.
I'll tell you, the Penguins are not slowing up, though.
They are not. No. Lots of fight in the Penguins. Rare serve we see here from Megan Alders. But Alders serves. This one's dug out by Alders. Meyer sets it middle. Bransfield denied, but out of bounds. Taylor Bransfield gets another kill there for the Wright State Raiders. She's come into this third set and lit it up for Allie Mathers. Alders serves. Long and out of bounds, and it's going to be a point for the Gwynns. That look you just gave me. Oh, man.
I have liked the Gwynns. I think that's a great name for this team.
And that's going to be a service error on Youngstown State. Match point. We have match point here from McLean tonight.
Oh, dear. Pressure is on.
Pressure is on indeed for the Raiders. Story will be the one to serve. Story serves. Dug out by Gershon. They're going to set this one for, that was a dig. What a dig by the Raiders there. They're going to set this one for Pace, dug out by Alders. Meyer. And that's going to be a Youngstown State point. Miscommunication there by the Raiders. 24-19. Still set point. Still match point.
The tension is very high in this room right now.
And that's something that I think that people who aren't volleyball fans don't know is it can get very intense, and it's lots of fun. This one's dug out. They're going to set this one middle for Gershing. That's the match! Wright State takes this match here tonight by a final of 25-19. 3 straight sets the Raiders take here from McLean. Don't go away. It's the WSU Raider postgame show. When we come back on WWSU 106.9.
I can't believe.
Back here from McLean Gymnasium, Wright State takes this match against the Youngstown State Penguins. 3-0, winning set 1, 25-19, set 2, 25-11, and set 3, 25-19. We're joined here by Wright State's head coach, Allie Matters. Coach, thank you for your time. Congratulations on the win tonight.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
So you guys coming off a road trip here. What was long road trip?
Yeah, really long. Really long.
What was what's the mood coming back to McLean?
Yeah, I mean, it was really rough because we were supposed to play UIC, and then that match got canceled. And then tough loss against Milwaukee. We're able to beat Green Bay, and we hadn't beat them there since I got the job in 2018. So that was an awesome road win. And I mean, I gave the team off yesterday, and I wasn't sure if I was going to regret that. So it's been a long week, and it's only Tuesday, so it was nice that they could come in and get the job done.
Absolutely. So we saw a lot of new faces on the court tonight that we haven't seen here at McLean yet this year.
Yep.
One of them being a story that I just think is fantastic in Taylor Bransfield, coming out and getting 5 kills in one set tonight after that horrific ACL tear in the championship game. What was the mindset coming in or what was the hype speech for Taylor coming in tonight?
Well, that is the story that you know of Taylor Bransfield, but Cameron Hausler is also coming back from an ACL tear.
Right.
They just did it at different times. So I brought in 3 freshmen, and 2 of them tore their ACLs.
Yeah.
So it was awesome. I mean, Taylor Bransfield, it just like that kid worked her butt off to put herself in a position to play like that. And Cam has been working really hard too. So it's just so great to see them come back from an injury like that. And Taylor did 714 is like ridiculous to hit that percentage. So I'm really, really proud of both of them, and it's a reflection on our athletic training staff, and couldn't have done it without Bree. So proud of her.
So a very platoon type, lots of substitutions. Is that the mindset going into Horizon League play? Is lots of different faces, lots of different looks?
Yeah, I think matches like that just form trust amongst them and our staff. So we just want to see what people are capable of. And when we're in certain matches, like we don't have the luxury to be like, oh, let's just see what it looks like when we're tied up or we're down by 2 or 3. So it's nice to build a lead and get some new faces in there and see what people are capable of.
Well, Coach, you can't thank you enough for your time. Congratulations again.
Thanks for being here.
Absolutely. So with that, Parker Testa, Anna Jones signing off here from McLean Gymnasium. Final from McLean. Raiders take the match 3-0. Anna, before we sign off, any final thoughts tonight?
No, thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. You're welcome back anytime. So with that, Parker Testa, thank you to Patrick Smalsler back in our studio for all his help. And with that, we will see you next time on Friday evening. Myself, Shea Neal, on the call for you here from McLean Gymnasium for Wright State. And as I check my sheet, they will have the IUPUI Jaguars. So with that, we'll talk to you on Friday. So long, and Raider up from McLean.